I messed up. I really messed up. And I'm kind of at a stick point and I'm not sure what to do. And I thought I'd do this video today because I know there's others in the same situation. And I'm hoping that you will look at my example and you will make changes so that you don't end up in the same situation. I am 60 years old this year and I have zero retirement. My house is not paid for. I don't have a big savings account. It's an emergency savings, and that's about as high as it goes. My youngest just turned 19, so I have been really focused on, raising my kids, and I was a single parent for a lot of that. I wasn't focused on a Roth IRA. I don't even think I knew what that was. I was just focused on taking care of the kids and making sure they have what they need. It was all I could do to scrape up the money for the extracurricular stuff, the camps, the sports, the clothes for school. Everything they need is so expensive now. It is so different. I have 5 kids and my youngest is 19, my oldest is 40. So when I raised my first 3, costs were just so different. It didn't break you to buy all their school supplies. And now, in the past few years, it has just been horrific. Even just for graduation, what I had to spend, I can't even believe it. So it's not like there was money left over to save for retirement. And not only that, but it just caught me off guard. It happened so fast. It's like, here he was, just in high school a year and a half ago. And I was, trying to get him graduated, get his driver's license, get in, all those things that you are doing. And then boom, now it's like all that stopped. It just came to a screeching halt. And here I am looking at myself going, oh my God. I'm 60 and I don't know when I will be able to retire or if I ever will. But the problem with that is that the body changes when you're 60. It's not like when you're 30 and you just go, oh, I'll just go get 3 jobs, I'll go get 3 jobs and I'll just have this horrendous savings account and I'll sock it all away. No, I can barely get up in the morning to do my one job. It's really difficult. So life went by so fast. I can remember when I was at one of my job positions and we were sitting in a conference room and we had some financial advisors come in and they went over everything like compound interest. And if you save now, how much you'll have when you retire. And I remember looking at that number going, wow. But back then it was like, if you save $500, and I'm thinking, how the heck am I going to do that? I need $500 more just to survive. So this isn't supposed to be a rant video. That's not what this is about at all. It's hopefully going to inspire some of those who aren't in my Gen X generation to start thinking about this earlier. And I'm really trying to ingrain this in my kids too. It's like, just start now. You have to. You will wake up and be 60. You really will. Time just flies so fast. You've got to start young in order for it to work. It won't work if you're starting at 40. I mean, you'll get a little bit, but it's not going to be the life of, retirement, going on vacation, being comfortable. You're going to be living in, a very modest space and not being able to do anything except for survive. And maybe it's a top ramen lifestyle. So you really have to start young. And for those people like me, for us Gen Xers, what the hell are we going to do? I don't know. And like I said, it wasn't like I was flippant with my money. I was working really hard trying to raise my family, my kids, and trying to make sure all their needs were met, I really genuinely wanted things to be good for them. And it wasn't like I went way out of the life of luxury. Like, I do have beautiful things, but they're all used. I mean, I just know how to shop. That's all. I have nice things and I can decorate and I can make things wonderful, but I don't pay nothing for it hardly. And I just learned that skill out of desperation. So yeah, I didn't go all out. I didn't flippantly, spend my money. It just the time went by. That's what happened. And we just don't have pensions. So as far as 401k goes, also my field of work that I'm in, there really weren't retirement plans. So the job that I have now, I've been at for 8 years, but I've been in the field for over 20 years. And there wasn't a 401k or anything. Well, the job I'm at now, they just started offering a 401k. I looked into it, and for the amount that, it's like a 4% match. Gosh, but that's kind of the going rate. And so after looking into all the fees and everything they have when you pull your money out of that, and then just the fees that company charges who handles the 401ks, you're not making anything. It doesn't make any sense. I just did the math and it just didn't make sense to me. I'm thinking, what is this? This isn't retirement. It's just kind of like this farce, this thing on the surface that we all feel good about putting our money into, but there's so many payment penalties and withdrawal penalties and all these things, plus taxes. It's insane. So I did start putting a little bit into a Roth, but I stopped doing the 401k Roth and just did my own, looking for places where I could do that with less fees. But the amount I'm putting in there, I mean, seriously, it's not going to save me. Like, I don't know. I really don't. And it's not just about me. I also want people to see how vulnerable not planning makes you. Really, so vulnerable. Like, I feel like I'm at risk to be without a home, because I could barely make rental payments now. Could you imagine 5 years from now if you're on a fixed income? Could you even imagine? And a fixed income, it buys you your half of your food and half of a utility bill, and that's it. You're done. I'm scared. I truly, truly am. And I'm just wondering what other people are doing. There's got to be more people out there, more mothers, more single mothers who are raising their kids all these years and did not sock away money for retirement. So even if I say, you've got to work till you die, I can't. I physically can't. I have a disability that I know is going to progress over the years, and I can't go on disability. I can't afford to live on disability, so I got to keep going. But the point is that I can't do much more than I'm doing now. So it's just a concern, and I'm scared, and it's a good topic for us to talk about more, just so that we can find solutions and the younger generation can be inspired. I don't care if it's out of fear, but for something that just helps them see how important that is. Anyhow, that's it. I could just go on, but I feel like I'm rambling. I'm not really making points. Open to suggestions for sure, and recommendations. Yeah, anything that you could think of. So let me know what's going on with you, how people are doing it, especially single moms. I'd love to hear, what are you doing? How is this going to end up for you? And what kinds of things have you thought about as options? Because I'm not seeing many. I really am not. So anyhow, that's it. Don't feel sorry for me. Help me figure something out. All right. Have a good day. Hopefully the next video will be much more inspiring and happy. Actually, I'm happy. I'm nervous, but I'm happy. So that's it. All right. Bye.